continue his great form in midfield.
And looking at the front men, well, there are two of them in this lineup. Royce. And he could get away here.
Marco Royce is the marksman here. He's on target again for his team. They've just run away from them, and they're likely to do that in the match if they keep playing like this.
Yeah, such a dangerous side on the counter-attack, because they move the ball from back to front so quickly.
And Liverpool are in front in this game, and there's no surprise in that.
And now the shot!
And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. Hazard. Hazard.
Real opening for him.
And he's put it away beautifully.
Well, if you look back through the archives, you'll see that this player has scored quite a few from these kind of distances, and it is a knack.
Well, it's a super period of the game for this team. To get one goal was excellent, but now they've doubled their money. Just widen the margin here to 2-0.
For Liverpool, number 7,
Thor.
Eden Hazard.
They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous. Eden Hazard. It's Liverpool who score.
Well, he's doubled up here with his second goal, and he took it in excellent style, just like the first one.
Goal for Liverpool.
Well, this is delightful football from Liverpool today.
Hazard.
Joe Ledley. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Marco Royce. This could be a chance. And shoots! And this is a goal!
I'm not sure he hit that exactly as he would have wanted, but he doesn't care. It's ended up in the net.
He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. Davis. Defender did well to get to it, but hasn't really finished the job. Christian Eriksen. News for you from Leicester, from the King Power Stadium. Leicester defenders trailing now. Here's a chance. The shot's on, and he scores spectacularly. Hat-trick. Goal number 3 here, and it's a perfect day for the player. I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. That need to interrupt Alan McInally. I hope you've got the news really from him. It was a goal for Manchester City. The score is now 1-1.
This is his game, his situation. It's a quick break. Now the shot! And Hazard takes the chance. Well, he got to the position of maximum opportunity. It was an impossible opportunity to squander.
Yeah, we often say it was an easy chance, but you have got to be there. And this lad has got the knack of doing that.
Thor.
He's not going to get away with this, surely. That would be a booking. Oh, decisive from the referee. No doubt in his mind that that was a yellow card.
I don't know, you know, Martin, I know another referee might not book him for that offence.
Cleared away, well away from goal. The break is definitely on. And here's the shot. An excellent chance. More than matched by the goalkeeper, who's diffused the situation.
Oh, great agility, great reflexes there, and denying the opposition any knockdowns as well.
trying to catch the opposition out with a short corner. Eden Hazard, beautiful goal.
Well, if you look back through the archives, you'll see that this player has scored quite a few from these kind of distances, and it is a knack.
Well, if you keep going in to that sort of area, the ball will drop for you, and it dropped perfectly for him.
I think that's the lesson to anybody enduring a goal drought. Keep getting into the positions in the 18-yard, in the 6-yard box, and you will score.
Strong challenge. Ramsey. He's got his shot off now. And the ball knocked in by Hazard.
He was always going to be a big, big threat in this game, and we've just seen why. What a strike from the Belgian.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Come away with the ball cleanly. Great tackle. Well, maybe the counter-attack is on here. Well, Marco Reus deciding he's through. And he knocks in the goal. 3 of the best. He's made them pay. And that completes a wonderful hat-trick. They will be signing the match ball for him afterwards because of a hat-trick.
Yeah, he won't forget this day in a hurry. Top stuff from him.
One team really on their game today, the other very off-colour. News for you from Leicester, from the King Power Stadium, and Alan McInally.
It's the second goal for Manchester City.
And shoots! Decent try.
It was, but he had 2 or 3 players in the box screaming for the ball.
That need to interrupt Alan McInally. I hope you got the news really from him. It was a goal for Manchester City. He might be through. The shot's up. Well, that's a fantastic goal. Well, he is the man. It's another great shot, another great goal.
One of those games when he can do no wrong at all. They don't come around very often. He's got to make the most of it.
I don't think we expected this. Such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline.
Marco Reus.
That's an easy cutout for the opposition, saw the pass coming. It's a quick break. Shots on here. And they've got in to score here. And that's an absolutely unstoppable shot. And you can see the goalkeeper well away from it.
Oh, it's a great finish to take the keeper out the equation. I mean, the keeper had no chance there. Bottom corner.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Eriksson. He's coming forward with some danger. Now, can he take them on? Eriksson! Reus. Real chance now. It's a goal!
Well, he's not far out, but you've got to be on your toes in these circumstances, and he was.
Well, you get a lot of satisfaction as a goal-scoring forward for knocking one in from that distance. You know you're in the right place.
No, it was a poacher's effort. The final finish wasn't difficult, but to get there Took a little bit of instinct.
You don't often see this, such a one-sided first half. They never really got going, the opposition. And there's Eden Hazard. Keeper might be needed again. He didn't hang on to the ball.
So there we are at half-time, and one team has really established his superiority here. News for you from Leicester defenders.
For Liverpool coming off the pitch.
You don't often get a first half as one-sided as this one. They've been very good, the team that are leading, of course.
And
And he bangs it away. And that will be Liverpool's throw-in. Arturo Vidal. Vidal setting up to shoot and getting encouragement from the... crowd to do so. Well, they all count the same, but he won't ever get an easier one.
No, I don't think so. But he was there, right place, right time.
We can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. So we've got a substitution now, Alan, and one of the great performers in this game is going to be replaced this forward.
Yeah, and what a round of applause he's getting, and quite right too. He's put in every ounce of effort possible here today.
Lassana Diarra. Striding forward, purposefully. He's in here. That's a very good goal.
Well, he's only been on the pitch a matter of minutes. I'm not sure he's touched the ball before this, but a vital touch there to score.
Shows if you do the difficult thing in the right areas and it comes off, this is what happens. You get a great goal.
Sometimes you see somebody beat a couple of opponents and then it comes to nothing, but this fella made sure he had an end product to that. Wonderful bit of skill.
One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. News of a penalty at Leicester, Alan McInally.
It's a penalty for Manchester City. A slight...
Here's a chance. Oh, that's a fantastic goal.
Well, if you look back through the archives, you'll see that this player has scored quite a few from these kind of distances, and it is a knack.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Joe Ledley anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Substitution coming up for Derby. He might be through. And shoots! And he's taken the chance beautifully. Hat-trick. Goal number 3 here. And it's a perfect day for the player. I don't think we expected this. Such a one-sided affair. But look at the scoreline. Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass and then straight to an opponent. We did have to just cut short Alan McInally earlier. Manchester City have missed a penalty. The score remains 2-1. Can really get at the opposition here. Really in the clear now, in on goal. Oh, it's in there.
Well, it's point-blank range, but you've got to be there to score. You've got to be there to miss it as well, but he didn't.
One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. Andre Wisdom. Thought they were in to score there. Lassana Diarra. A quick note for your diary. Make a note of this particular date. EA Sports, we've got the presentation of the Premier League fixture for Derby. Really in the clear now. was almost as if they drew them onto them so that there was space to break into, and how well they used that space.
And that score, he's just got too much pace for those defenders, you can see him.
Substitution coming up.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals.
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Striding, and he could get away here. And that's a brilliant goal, well taken.
It was a great race, a great pace, and a fantastic goal.
Oh, how quickly did they go from back to front there? What a counter-attack.
I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline.
Nothing so far in this game to surprise us. Perhaps only the margin that they lead by.
Yeah, it's not always easy coming into a game.
Surely! Oh, it's a tremendous goal.
Well, he's not far out, but you've got to be on your toes in these circumstances, and he was.
One team really on their game today, the other very off-colour.
Well, we've got that goal to tell you about Alan McInally from the King Power Stadium.
Leicester defenders trailing now, here's a chance.
And that's in the back of the net, and it's there for Liverpool.
A goal from Griezmann. He won't have scored too many better than that. He certainly won't have hit too many harder than he did there.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals.
Substitution coming up for Derby. Lassana Diarra.
Can really get at the opposition here. Should be! And a goal!
Well, he's point-blank range, but you've got to be there to score. You've got to be there to miss it as well, but he didn't.
I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline.
Big game involving Manchester City. Alan McInally is reporting that for us. I'm sorry I had to cut him short. The score is now 3-1.
Well, watch him go now, Griezmann. Great chance! He's just got the knack, hasn't he? On to Griezmann, and he's found the back of the net again. Well, scoring in any game is worthy of celebration. When you get two, it is special, and he is feeling that special delight at the moment. One team really on their game today, the other very off-colour.
Still got a bit to do, but this is promising.
Shot off! A goal for Liverpool! There's another one for them.
Well, it's certainly going to help the goal difference. It might be important at the end of the season.
Well, the game petering out a little bit now, with both sides settling for what's on the scoreline. Vast difference between the two teams. Sloppy work, really. Mehdi Benatia. Boateng.
Well, they can see out time like this, unless the opposition become a bit more dynamic, and they'll win the match.
Mehdi Benatia.
It's lovely to watch the ball being passed with this sort of level of play, Alan.
It's the understanding, the technique, the movement, the weight of pass.
He's got his shot off now, and it's a goal here. They haven't switched off, Alan, late in the game. They've got another one, extended the lead.
Not letting up at all, showing their ruthless side. Fair play to them.
A very comfortable margin for victory. Can't really be any comeback in the time that we've got left with such a difference. That's going to be a free kick.
3 minutes of added time.
This could be the final warning, I think, for this player, and the referee's making that pretty clear.
Well, there's nothing worse than a ref that flourishes a yellow card in the first minute after.
He can't miss, and he scores. Well, that's a goal for the losing team, but it won't in any way really lift their spirits. Totally one-sided, really, the match, as the scoreline suggests. And he could get away here.
And he's taken the chance beautifully. It's his third goal. It's a hat-trick today. He's really been on form.
Little surprising that it is as one-sided as this late in the game, but the team leading...
And that's a win confirmed for Liverpool. Star of the show today, undoubtedly, Eden Hazard.
Well, we picked him out before.
Here he is, the man who makes playing football look so easy, and now scoring goals look so easy. He's top of the charts. He's Eden Hazard, and it's live. Hi there, everybody. Martin Tyler here. As the sign says, this is Anfield, and as you would expect alongside me, this is Alan Smith.
Enjoy the game.
The game today, Liverpool against West Ham United.
Can put them in front here, and he's done just that.
Oh, they've laid down the marker with that goal. Really good finish.
It's a marvellous sight, even looking again at the replay, Alan, isn't it? A goal up in the top corner like that.
Yeah, I think he'll enjoy watching that one later tonight. Oh, spectacular. He's not the easiest of managers to work for, I know that, but these players are doing what he demanded beforehand now.
Great news for Liverpool, they are in front. Saw the ball, went for it. Lacazette. Well, there's plenty of width here for West Ham. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Goal news from Fulham, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Fulham.
Really in the clear now. It must be. Marco Reus is the marksman here. He's on target again for his team. Well, goodness me, talk about efficiency in attack. They have scored again. Let's have another peek at that goal. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Apologies for interrupting Alan McInally just a moment or two ago. It was a goal for Fulham. The score is now 1-0. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Marco Reus. A penalty at Watford. This is how they love to play on the break. And it's a goal here. Well, he's doubled up here with his second goal, and he took it in excellent style, just like the first one. Well, this is delightful football from Liverpool today. Reus, he might be through. The shot's on. Oh, it's in there. Three of the best. He's made them pay, and that completes a wonderful hat-trick. What a day he's having. 3 goals now.
He's been a thorn in the side of the opposition all match, and he thoroughly deserves that hat-trick.
One team really on their game today, the other very off-colour. Goetze. Men in the middle frustrated because that cross has gone straight behind. Here we can see it again, Marco Reus's goal. Boateng. Mehdi Benatia. Reus. Really in the clear now. Shots on here. Marco Reus is the marksman here. He's on target again for his team. Well, he is dead-eyed today. Every shot finds the back of the net.
Yes, I bet he can't believe it. Not often, as a striker, you enjoy days like this.
I don't think we expected this. Such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. Hazard. It could be a chance. They score.
Well, if you look back through the archives, you'll see that this player has scored quite a few from these kind of distances, and it is a knack.
Well, he gets the credit, and the credit was being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, I think the easiest goal he will score this entire season.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Well, he's cut that out well read. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Eden Hazard, and they managed to score here.
Well, it's point-blank range, but you've got to be there to score. You've got to be there to miss it as well, but he didn't.
He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. Let's have another peek at that goal. One team really on their game today, the other very off-colour.
Number 7, Eden Hazard.
Plenty of width for the team to attack into. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper.
He's in now. Oh, that's a fantastic goal. It's his third goal. It's a hat-trick today. He's really been on form.
I don't think we expected this. Such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline.
Mario Götze. Blocked off the pass there. Well, let's pop over to Alan McInally, who's at the Etihad Stadium today. Alan, what have you got? Eden Hazard back into play off the crossbar. Well, they have cleared the danger. It was a decent opportunity, I think. Jack Wilshere. Mario Götze. Christian Eriksen. Eden Hazard. Hazard. He's going to try it. Brilliantly taken. And Hazard is the scorer.
Well, he's one of the best players in the world now. He's built himself up to that standard and he showed it there with the way he took that one away. A goal from Hazard, and he's not hit it with power, has he? But he's certainly hit it with accuracy.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals.
Saw the pass coming and got there first. He's coming forward with some danger. Eden Hazard. They score.
The goal from Hazard, and the keeper's got no chance because he's hit it so hard to his right.
One team really on their game today, the other very off-colour.
Jack Wilshere. Götze. He's cut that out well read. They've lost the ball and the counter-attack could be there. Eden Hazard. Oh, that's such a classy goal.
The goal from Hazard, and the way he's hit this one. He flew off his boot to beat the keeper.
I don't think we expected this. Such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline.
Hazard. Opportunity here. And they managed to score here.
Well, he's not far out, but you've got to be on your toes in these circumstances, and he was.
The opposition in danger of being blown away here by the remarkable start to the game from the team that's taking them to the cleaners.
And the time to be added on here is a minimum of 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Keeper's ball, no question about that. It's a weak cross, really.
Christian Eriksen. Aaron Ramsey. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Eden Hazard. It's a goal!
Well, it's point-blank range. Look, you've got to be there to score. You've got to be there to miss it as well, but he didn't.
Well, this is a truly outstanding start to the game. A fantastic first half.
Number 7, Eden Hazard.
So there we are at half-time, and one team has really established its superiority.
Substitution for West Ham United coming off the pitch.
Well, we wonder if the second half's going to be like the first, one-sided.
Coming onto the pitch, number 18, Granit Xhaka.
Eden Hazard. Hazard. Find some space here on the flanks. Götze. Looking for Lacazette in the centre. That's out of danger there with that clearance. Hazard. This could be it. Clean through, one-on-one against the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's a wonderful stop, Martin, isn't it? And no bits and pieces either to follow up on.
Well, this is where substitutes are important. Who and when.
Number 7, Hazard. And number 13, Marco Reus. Coming onto the pitch, number 9, Antoine Griezmann. And number 34,
Trying to catch the opposition out with a short corner. He can get his cross in here, Angel Di Maria.
Gone for the header, and we love to see that, especially you, Alan, but you could head it much, much better than this one.
Well, you've got to be committed to those headers, and he wasn't quite.
There's been a goal at the Hawthorns, I think. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Tottenham Hotspur. It's been scored by Heung-min Son. He sent in a powerful shot that struck the defender in the face, diverting the ball past the keeper.
It's a quick break. Shot up! Splendid goal here.
Oh, talk about a dramatic appearance there from the substitute. Brilliant goal from him.
They've just run away from them, and they're likely to do that in the match if they keep playing like this.
Yeah, such a dangerous side on the counter-attack because they move the ball from back to front so quickly.
One team really on their game today, the other very off-colour.
Number 9,
Alan McInally, who loves his football and he's enjoying this game, I can tell that, but just a quick word from him about that Spurs goal. The score is now 1-1. Griezmann, Leicester defenders trailing now, here's a chance. He just got the knack, hasn't he? Antoine Griezmann, and he's found the back of the net again. He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. At speed, Antoine Griezmann, great chance! He scored! And that's the third, the hat-trick. It's a day he'll never forget. Well, no wonder he's wheeling away in a super celebration. To get a hat-trick is a fantastic experience, and he's just done that.
Well, having scored 2, he was just so full of confidence, and he never looked like missing that chance.
Danny Rose. Going forward well. Shots on here. It's Liverpool who score.
And look at the net pulled in there, because he has blasted that home from outside the box.
Substitution for Liverpool coming off the pitch, number 41, Angel Di Maria.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals.
Liverpool, number 34,
Boateng.
Diarra.
Christian Eriksen. Diarra. Well, let's pop over to Alan McInally, who's at the Etihad Stadium today. Alan, what have you got?
It's a second goal for Bournemouth. 68 minutes played.
Griezmann, he's refused to be beaten here.
Well, standing ovation from the fans, and why not? What a stop.
Taken by Eriksen. Good defensive clearance there. Carvajal. They set it up well for the cross. Cross is aimed at Griezmann. Defender did well to get to it, but hasn't really finished the job. Break quickly when they get possession. It looked set up for the counter-attack, but in the end they didn't play it right. Room now out on the wing. And here's the shot. He's put it out. It's gone out for a corner. And in it goes. Cleared away, well away from goal. Delivered into the box. And the referee points for a goal kick. Always feel a bit for forwards in a game where the team's not playing well, and Lacazette's in the wrong side, really. I think he was in the opposing ranks today, he'll be doing a lot more, but it's not been very positive from him so far today.
Look at that, that speaks for itself. The lack of shots and perhaps reflecting a lack of confidence in this player who is on the losing side.
Griezmann. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Griezmann, that is one of the great saves.
Had no right to stop that, had no right to get a hand on it. What a stop.
Trying to get that half a yard. Falcao! He's blocked that well. And that will end the threat, at least for the moment. Well, the clock's showing 9 minutes left to play. That's going to be a free kick. Well, you run the risk when you go to ground like that with a slide tackle of getting into serious trouble.
When you attempt a slide tackle like that, you've got to time it perfectly, and he didn't.
I'm nearly up here. He might be through. Real chance now, and he's put it away beautifully.
Well, if you look back through the archives, you'll see that this player has scored quite a few from these kind of distances, and it is a knack.
Well, they have scored yet again. They are a team to really admire the way they've gone about their business today. No slacking.
No, I didn't expect, actually, that this team would win quite so comfortably, but they've been top-notch today.
Little surprising that it is as one-sided as this late in the game, but the team leading deserve the margin of what's going to be a very comfortable victory. 5 more minutes here. Eriksen. Falcao. He's through. Now the shot! And he knocks in the goal.
Well, it's a fine individual counter-attack, isn't it? What a goal from him.
He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. Well, we're in the last few minutes now, and the die has been cast in this game, really. Christian Eriksen. Still chance for something to happen because there's 3 added minutes. Well, he could be in. Here's the shot, and he's done it. 3 of the best. He's made them pay, and that completes a wonderful hat-trick. They will be signing the match ball for him afterwards because of a hat-trick.
Yeah, he won't forget this day in a hurry. Top stuff from him.
It is now an extraordinary lead, and you could say really game over. Mehdi Benatia. And that's the final whistle from the referee. Liverpool have won. Star of the show today. Welcome to you to this pre-season tournament for the Champions Trophy, and we start with a Group Stage 1 match.
Well, it's a prestigious tournament in terms of pre-season, so these teams involved will certainly be taking it seriously.
The match today is Newcastle United against Bruges. Can put them in front here, which he does.
Well, I think they deserve that, Martin. They've had so much of the ball last 5 minutes.
Goalkeeper was reaching for it, and it did actually touch him on the way in.
I think there was just too much power on the ball and the shot for him to get a strong enough touch.
So it's Newcastle United in front. It's a quick break. It's opened up, and they've scored again. Well, scoring in any game is worthy of celebration. When you get two, it is special, and he is feeling that special delight at the moment. Restarting at 2-0. Throw in now. Can really get at the opposition here. Surely! And such quality in the build-up, and a brilliant finish. A wonderful goal. It's his third goal. It's a hat-trick today. He's really been on form. Well, no wonder he's wheeling away in a super celebration. To get a hat-trick is a fantastic experience, and he's just done that.
Well, having scored two, he was just so full of confidence, and he never looked like missing that chance.
Newcastle go in and get the ball back. Now, this is an interesting attack. Really in the clear now. And they've got him to score here.
Well, he never looked like passing that. His head stayed down. He knew exactly what he wanted to do in that breakaway.
It's a golden day for him. It's another great goal.
Well, it's a wonderful finish from a player who's been in wonderful form today.
One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. Excellent challenge. An attack that wasn't quite that in the end. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. He's got his shot off now. That's safely away. The defenders a little bit of time, but not much of it, because the opposition are going to hit them hard again. The break is definitely on. And shoots! And it's in for Newcastle. Well, it is the way the modern game is played, isn't it? This kind of breakaway, and they couldn't live with them.
Well, if you've got pace, as this side have, you're always going to be a threat on the counter. It's a wonderful finish.
I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Taking on the defenders. Space for the shot! And they managed to score here.
And there was a gap to the keeper's left, and he found that with real power.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Here's a chance! Well, all credit for shooting, but it wasn't a very good shot. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Now the shot! Wonderful save. So the corner about to be taken. Swung in from the corner. Good defensive clearance there. Slipping it through. Oh, it's an offside decision.
Well, the players can't believe it, and neither can the crowd, but it's the right decision.
Going forward well. He's through. Shots on here. That's a very good goal. It's almost as if they drew them onto them so that there was space to break into, and how well they used that space.
And that scorer, he's just got too much pace for those defenders, you can see it.
I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. Really in the clear now, in on goal. Got to keep his nerve here. Oh, how cheeky is that?
Takes a lot of bottle to try that, but he's got it.
One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. Neatly intercepted. Getting forward well as a team now. A real opening for him. Alan, he didn't need to go for power.
No, he didn't. I think it was a question of a lack of composure there. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit.
Really in the clear now. And a goal from Newcastle United. They've just run away from them, and they're likely to do that in the match if they keep playing like this.
Yeah, such a dangerous side on the counter-attack, because they move the ball from back to front so quickly.
Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Should be! And up goes the chip over the goalkeeper, and under the bar, brilliant chip goal. Well, it got a bit of help from the inside of the post, but in it goes.
Well, that can be truly described as unstoppable when it goes in off the inside like that.
Well, sometimes games take a while to ignite. Not this one, not for this team. Well, there's still a chance for something to happen because there's 3 added minutes. It's a quick break. And it's in for Newcastle. It was a great race, a great pace, and a fantastic goal.
Oh, how quickly did they go from back to front there? What a counter-attack.
You don't often see this, such a one-sided first half. They never really got going, the opposition, and they're surely out of the contest almost before it began. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. And that's when you need a defender to... Great first half for one of the team. Really was a very one-sided first half, and the team on the wrong end of that scoreline has got to show a bit of backbone now. Now, can he take them on? Space to try and hit it now. Didn't connect cleanly, and it's a shame really, because it was a decent shooting position.
It certainly was, and if he gets another chance, he's got to do better.
Here's Roberts. must score. Better this time from the keeper.
Well, he's kept going, hasn't he? He's kept his head up, and maybe that'll be the turn in terms of his form out here.
Corner swung in. The shot's on. Put away, but not out of harm's way. Well, they just can't get the ball away. It's another corner. Well, here comes the corner. And they get it away. Corner played in. Maybe the cross. There's danger. It could be a chance. And it's a goal.
Well, if you look back through the archives, you'll see that this player has scored quite a few from these kind of distances, and it is a knack.
One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. Here's Roberts on the move and able to cut out the pass. Well, we try to deal in facts, don't we, Alan? But I have to say, the fact is there are a lot of rumours about Real Madrid. Surely! And a goal for Newcastle United. He took the chance with absolute precision, Alan.
It wasn't an easy one either, that, Martin, but he made it look so.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Now this is an interesting attack. Wonderful chance! Got to it. Somehow.
What a stop! That was heading right into the corner.
Swung in from the corner. Well, it's come to nothing in the end. Well, we're two-thirds of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Clever ball. Played in the clear. Oh, it could be on. Now the shot! The possibilities were turning into probabilities as the move developed on that counter-attack, and now they'll be reflecting on a genuine wasted chance. Good ball, they could be in. Cut off! And they're in to score to reduce the deficit. Well, that's the end of the heroics, at least in this attack. He couldn't come up with the answer, having been left exposed yet again.
Yeah, and the look of disgust from him and his defenders, and I think that's fair comment because they've just left him.
There's only really one team in it, only one team enjoying this when you look at the scoreline. Sung Young Ki. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. Looking to use the full width of the pitch in this attack. He went in well. Was good progress with this attack. They've opened them up here. Real chance now. It's given them just a half a chance. Well, you get a lot of satisfaction as a goal-scoring forward for knocking one in from that distance. You know you're in the right place.
No, it was the poacher's effort. The final finish wasn't difficult, but to get there, that took a little bit of instinct.
Totally one-sided, really, the match, as the scoreline suggests. Now Bailey. Sung Young Ki. Now they're looking to get forward from this position. We've given it straight to the opposition. Now this looks promising. He's got the ball back well, the defender. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. King. And there is some backup for him in this position. And it will be their throw. They're going to take the fullback off now. He's had a very good game.
Well, fullbacks these days are expected to get forward and act as wingers, and for that you've got to have tremendous stamina and speed, and he's got both those qualities.
John Joe Shelby. Now some width in this Newcastle attack. Oh, that's good defending. Maybe the cross. DeAndre Yedlin. And here's the shot. Rezay. Good vision here. To score! It looked a certain goal until the defender managed to get some contact. It should be. Almost as far wide as he was far out.
Well, he's tried to place it, but in the end, he might have been better putting his laces through it.
Well, both sides are going to make changes now. Well, we've been locked in this position for a while. It's probably the longest period in the game where the losing team haven't conceded. Must score! He's hit the frame of the goal. That would be a throw. Substitution coming up. There's some potential in this move. A lot can happen in 4 minutes. That's what we've got of added time. And that's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone. Roberts. And the pass not completed, really. Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make... And there is the final whistle, and it's a win for Newcastle United. Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
Yeah, one of those matches, Martin, where
These days there's a lot of focus on these pre-season tournaments. We've got the Champions Trophy for you, and we're at group stage 2.
Yeah, it's just beginning to warm up now. We've seen some decent football already.
PSV Eindhoven today against Newcastle United. For PSV, this is how they'll play today. 4-3-3, and they've got natural wide players in that front three with a central striker.
I think that's the key, because those lads on the flanks, it's quite a complicated job actually, because they've got to come inside, support the centre forward, and they've also got to funnel back when they haven't got the ball, so an onus on them.
Must take the lead here, which they do in good style.
Yeah, they played some good football leading up to that, Martin, and thoroughly deserved that goal.
He took a chance to get in there, and the ball just fell perfectly for him. Couldn't miss from there.
No, he couldn't. Point blank effort, but you have got to be in the positions, haven't you, to miss them? The old saying goes true.
Newcastle United are leading here. Gutierrez. Luke de Jong. Lozano. It's a quick break. Got to be. And it's in. Off the bar. Well, look at it again. Off the underside of the bar. And in.
Yeah, spectacular, isn't it, when that happens? Keeper no chance.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Gutierrez. Referees officiating properly here within the laws of the game. Quite entitled to give that as a free kick. Although early, sometimes the players expect to get away with it, I think. Trying to get the ball out wide, Newcastle. They've done it here. Now, can he take them on? Opportunity now! Oh, fantastic goal! 3 of the best. He's made them pay, and that completes a wonderful hat-trick. Well, there is a saying that things come in threes. They've come in threes for him, a hat-trick.
Not just 3 goals, but he's played really well. His overall game has been top class today.
Trying to thread a pass through, but not successful. Very good. Leicester defenders trailing now. Here's a chance. And it's in for Newcastle. What a brilliant game he's having, with first-class finishing.
Well, he'll want this match to go on all day, I should think, because he looks ruthless in front of goal.
One team really on their game today, the other very off-colour. Shots on here. Oh, well, credit for the effort, the intention, but the technique was poor. The break is definitely on. Goal!
Well, he's point-blank range, but you've got to be there to score. You've got to be there to miss it as well, but he didn't.
They've just run away from them, and they're likely to do that in the match if they keep playing like this.
Yeah, such a dangerous side on the counter-attack, because they move the ball from back to front so quickly. Well, I know this manager's been working hard on the training ground on a certain shape, and boy, is he getting results out there.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising.
Really in the clear now. And a goal from Newcastle United.
Well, he got to the position of maximum opportunity. It was an impossible opportunity to squander.
Yeah, we often say it was an easy chance, but you have got to be there. And this lad has got the knack of doing that.
I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. Luke de Jong. Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent.
Really, this could be it. Now the shot! And it's in for Newcastle.
That's a great breakaway. The counter-attack, timed to perfection, executed to perfection.
Yeah, you see this more and more in the modern-day game. It's all about pace, and the score has certainly showed it there.
One team really on their game today, the other very off-colour. One pass away from being a great move.
Strike, this is how they love to play on the break. And it's a goal here.
It was a great race, at great pace, and a fantastic goal.
Oh, how quickly did they go from back to front there? What a counter-attack.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals.
Now this looks promising. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they've still got the ball. Lozano.
Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. To finish it off. Great move, great goal.
Well, he's put it low and into the corner.
Oh, it's a great finish to take the keeper out of the equation. I mean, the keeper had no chance there. Bottom corner.
I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline.
And it is Lozano.
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Got the ball, and they're going at the opposition with speed.
He might be through. And a goal from Newcastle United.
It's almost as if they drew them onto them so that there was space to break into, and how well they used that space.
And that scorer, he's just got too much pace for those defenders, you can see it.
One team really on their game today, the other very off-colour.
Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it.
Got to keep the ball here under some pressure.
Well, it's not over yet because we've got 4 more minutes of added time to come. Well, it's got away from him.
Now this is an interesting attack.
Really in the clear now. And it's in for Newcastle.
Well, you get a lot of satisfaction as a goal scoring forward for knocking one in from that distance. You know you're in the right place.
No, it was the poacher's effort. the final finish wasn't difficult, but to get there, it took a little bit of instinct.
Loses possession. So there we are at half-time, and one team has really established its superiority. I guess the coach might have said, well, if they can do that in one half, you can do it in the other half. But it's going to take a lot of character for the losing side to fight back. Well, he's got support here. Must score! The goal from Newcastle United. You have to be there to score it. He ran in and got his reward, just couldn't miss.
No, it was a poacher's effort. The final finish wasn't difficult, but to get there, it took a little bit of instinct.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Luke de Jong. Real opening now. He is a saviour there. That's a good clearance because it's got the ball well out of harm's way. Headed back across goal. Mohamed Diame. Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away. And he could get away here. He's in now. Oh, it's in there. That's a great breakaway. The counter-attack, timed to perfection, executed to perfection.
Yeah, you see this more and more in the modern-day game. It's all about pace, and the scorers certainly showed it there.
Mohamed Diame. Now Kennedy. Well, here comes the support. Opportunity now. It's a goal here.
Well, if you look back through the archives, you'll see that this player has scored quite a few from these kind of distances, and it is a knack.
Well, if you keep going in to that sort of area, the ball will drop for you, and it dropped perfectly for him.
I think that's a lesson to anybody enduring a goal drought. Keep getting into the positions in the 18-yard, in the 6-yard box, and you will score.
I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. And it is Lozano. He's got some room out here in the wide position. That's gone out for a throw-in. I think the manager's decided he wants to let the player have a great individual reception, which he wouldn't get at the final whistle. He's getting an ovation now as the substitution is made.
Yeah, and well deserved too. A strong contender for man of...
Oh, chance! And it's in for Newcastle. He followed his instincts, he followed the play in, and then he followed watching the ball into the net.
Yeah, a lesson for any schoolboy, just to make sure you follow shots in, that you're in that danger area.
Striding forward, purposefully. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. And a goal from Newcastle United. Speed, control as well at that pace. It takes a bit of doing, but they got it absolutely right.
Well, they enjoyed that, and they've caught the opposition unaware, who had committed too many men forward.
One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. Luke de Jong. There's some potential in this move. Oh, it could be on. Shot on! Strange, really, from such a good position and such a good player, because he's hit it so hard.
Yeah, that's not like him at all. Don't know why he tried to finish like that.
Here's De Jong. Gone out over the touchline. That'll be a throw to the opposition. Well, this fullback has covered every blade of grass on either side of the pitch. He's not going to quite go the distance here, but what an energetic performance, eye-catching.
Yeah, and he's had the measure completely of his winger today. He's had him in his pocket, and that winger will be pleased to see the back of him.
Kennedy. It's a very good interception. Wonderful chance. Tried to wallop it in from close range, and they're still trying to get the ball back.
Well, it may have taken a bobble, Martin. Let's be generous there.
It is going to be a change here, and it looks like a strategic one. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. It's been a very good game, and the substitutes might be able to make it even better. We're going to get a change. Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in. Opportunity here. Tried to force it in from close range, but nowhere near the goal.
Just needed to pass that one into the net. Well, they're not happy. We can all hear it, and you can't really blame them because their team, strangers to the ball of late.
Counting down towards the end of the 90 minutes. 9 minutes left. Possession given away once more. Well, I'll be honest with you, this last few minutes have dragged a little bit from where we're sitting because the game as a contest is long over. All credit to the team. Must score! That's a spectacular miss. Such a strong shot from so close.
Well, that was wild, it was rash, it was very poor.
In behind the defenders. Saw the pass coming and got there first. Romero. Real opening now. Super goal. Well, that will give the manager and his players some consolation, but not much.
Well, good finish, no doubt, Martin, but what about the play before that? What about the passing? Wonderful team effort.
Came close to goalkeeper, actually did get a touch on it, but I think it was a pretty good effort to do that much. Well beaten, really.
Yeah, I don't think you can blame the keeper, Martin. He's looking at his defenders. Why was the lad given so much space?
Totally one-sided, really, the match, as the scoreline suggests. Roberts. Well, the action is going to continue here. We've got 4 minutes of added time. Rondon. He's going to try it. That was close and well hit too.
Yeah, he really did get the laces behind it.
Share. final whistle, and it's a win for Newcastle United.
Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
Well, you can see why so many people are talking about him, why he's creating so many headlines. What a...
More action for you today from the Champions Trophy, and it's the third match in the group stage.
It's been good. We've seen good crowds, big crowds at these matches, and that can only help the players.
Newcastle United's lineup. Well, we put it up as a 5-2-3. It could be 3-4-3, couldn't it, if the wide players get forward from the back?
Yeah, I think it's one of those. It could be anything the manager wants it to be. He has got some very talented lads out there, though.
And here is the lineup for them today. Well, it looks like all hands to the defence.
Leicester defenders trailing now. Here's a chance. It's a fast start here.
They deserve that goal. They've been the better team early on.
Speed, control as well at that pace. It takes a bit of doing, but they got it absolutely right.
Well, they enjoyed that, and they've caught the opposition unaware, who had committed too many men forward.
Newcastle United are leading here. Well, for a club the size of Newcastle United to have two relegations, 2009, 2016, it's careless, to say the least.
Well, it is, and obviously the fans have not been happy with the way.
The break is definitely on. It's opened up. Oh, they've got another one. Well, he's doubled up here with his second goal, and he took it in excellent style, just like the first one. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Matt Ritchie. Sorensen. Has to score. And a goal. And that's the third, the hat-trick. It's a day he'll never forget. What a day he's having. 3 goals now.
He's been a thorn in the side of the opposition all match, and he thoroughly deserves that hat-trick.
I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. Trying to find an opening, not panicking. Coming up now, a corner. The ball's just deflected behind for that. But here comes the corner. Wonderful reflexes to make the save from close range. Comes in with a tackle. Opportunity here. He's had a real go. It's a decent effort, that, with plenty of sting in it.
Yeah, not far away. He really did fizz it, didn't he?
Into the attacking third. Deflected out for a throw. Now Atsu. Got the oh, he's through. Shot on. Super goal. I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Bit of space, really in the clear now, in on goal. Now the shot! And a goal from Newcastle United. What a brilliant game he's having, with first-class finishing.
Well, he'll want this match to go on all day, I should think, because he looks ruthless in front of goal.
One team really on their game today, the other very off-colour. That looked promising and then broke down. Going forward well. A real chance here, and it's in for Newcastle. Well, he gets the credit, and the credit was being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, I think the easiest goal he will score this entire season.
I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. Still got a bit to... Great chance! Oh, nowhere near.
No, he's miscued that one. Miscued it badly.
Now, this is an interesting attack. Here's a chance! And he's put it away beautifully. No chance at all for the goalkeeper. He flung himself at it, but right up into the far top corner. Brilliant goal. I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Threads it through. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Well, you can score a goal at any point in a game. He hasn't really looked like scoring any so far, has he? He'll be hoping for better as the match develops.
The opposition must be absolutely delighted. They'll be hoping to restrict him to as few touches as he's seen so far.
Santos. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. Now, can he take them on? Has to score! And a goal from Newcastle United. Well, if you keep going in to that sort of area, the ball will drop for you, and it dropped perfectly for him.
I think that's a lesson to anybody enduring a goal drought. Keep getting into the positions in the 18-yard, in the 6-yard box, and you will score.
Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Defender on his toes. Sorensen. Taking on the defenders. Left the defenders trailing now. Here's a chance. And it's in for Newcastle. Well, this is a truly outstanding start to the game. A fantastic first half. And the time to be added on here is a minimum of 3 minutes. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Opportunity here. And there it is, the goal.
Well, if you look back through the archives, you'll see that this player has scored quite a few from these kind of distances, and it is a knack.
He took a chance to get in there, and the ball just fell perfectly for him. Couldn't miss from there.
No, he couldn't. Point-blank effort, but you have got to be in the positions, haven't you, to miss them? The old saying goes true.
The opposition in danger of being blown away here by the remarkable start to the game from the...
Well, that's a half-time whistle here, and the scoreline clearly emphasises which team has been playing the better football.
A brilliant first half from this fella. Well, as you can see from the scoreline as we start the second half, there might not be too much of a contest left in this game. To really get at the opposition here. This is how they love to play on the break. Goal!
Well, he's point-blank range. Well, you've got to be there to score. You've got to be there to miss it as well, but he didn't.
It was a great race, at great pace, and a fantastic goal.
Well, how quickly did they go from back to front there? What a counter-attack.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. Sorensen. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. It should be! And a goal for Newcastle United.
And the keeper's got no chance because he's hit it so hard to his right.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Going forward well. Must score! And it's in for Newcastle.
And there was a gap to the keeper's left, and he found that with real power.
Well, they're going to make the change to the wide player, the winger, and it looks to me as though he's done pretty well, Alan. What did you think?
Yeah, good old-fashioned wing play. Had the better of his full-back for large parts of this match, and top performance.
I don't think we expected this. Such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. Well, they've been really bursting to get on, those players on the bench, and one's going to be lucky now. Christian Atsu. Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. Neil. The break is definitely on. Got to keep his nerve here. Was nowhere near in the end, and he was right in at the goalkeeper.
Yes, one thing missing, but missed by that distance. Bit embarrassing for the lad.
He's got some room out here in the wide position. Just a little nudge to nudge you in the direction of what's coming up on EA Sports for you. Our coverage of the Premier League fixture for Newcastle United. They'll be hosting Spurs. Space for the shot! Surely! Out in front of goal. And that will be a goal kick. The fans have been thrilled. You can sense it on the social media sites. Real Madrid, they've got their man, it's official.
Well, he arrives with a reputation and a bit of a price tag now, around £50 million. Can he handle it?
Well, they're in a good position here. Substitution coming up. Striding forward, purposefully. Opportunity now. Whether the goalkeeper, I think we must give him credit. Alan, he really put him off, didn't he?
Yeah, he split himself, made the goal look small, but even so, what a howler.
Sloppy work, really. Ruben Perez. He's in here. It's a strange miss, that one, Alan, because he looked as though he was going for accuracy. It was totally inaccurate in the end.
The precision was nowhere to be seen there.
Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. Gone out over the touchline. That'll be a throw to the opposition. Really in the clear now. The shot's on. Well, the kind of save you make after training every day for that kind of situation from close range. Loses possession. There's some potential in this move. Space to try and hit it now. That's a spectacular miss. Such a strong shot from so close.
Well, that was wild, it was rash, it was very poor.
The countdown is on. We're into 9 minutes now. Can finish it off. He made a real mess of that chance.
Didn't he just? I don't know if he took a bobble, but that was a shocker.
Poor attempt at a pass, really. Well, they're attacking here. Might be a chance for Newcastle. Great chance! It's a goal! Excellently done. Kept it down and kept it inside the post.
Oh, it's a great finish to take the keeper at the equation. I mean, the keeper had no chance there. Bottom corner.
They haven't switched off, Alan, late in the game. They've got another one, extended the lead.
No, not letting up at all, showing their ruthless side. Fair play to them.
There's no doubt that the scoreline reflects realistically the nature of the game. There's nothing false about it. They've thoroughly deserved to be so far ahead. The added time is 4 minutes. Surely almost as far wide as he was far out.
Well, he's tried to place it, but in the end, he might have been better putting his laces through it.
Mohamed Diame. Bit of space for him. Now out on the wing. Now, can he take them on?
He's going to try it.
He's had a real go. It's a decent effort, that, with plenty of sting in it.
Yeah, not far away. He really did fizz it, didn't he?
And Newcastle have won this match. It was absolutely extraordinary, except...